I'm going to wing this part a little bit. So generally, you know what we're offering here. We're offering 2 different permits. We're offering the bigger one is the Lake Tahoe Basin campground and day use permit. The second one is the Meeks Bay campground and day use permit. There's a reason we split them up, and we'll get to that as we get along throughout the day. This is what we call a 10 and 5, a 10-year permit. For the Lake Tahoe Basin complex. It's a 10 and 5. It's a 10-year permit with upon good performance, an extension of 5 more years. There's a reason we did that. It serves us and it serves your industry. We got a lot of interest or a lot of discussion throughout the years that would be much more beneficial from the folks on your side of the fence to have a longer term permit. It's more stable for your business models. It allows your ability, if you need to, I know for your own purposes, to be able to borrow money from banks, that sort of things. It provides a little stability into your business models that you can provide. It's less hectic for you as business owners to think about having to turn around every 5 years and generate one of these monstrous documents that we ask you to do. I know they're not fun. I read what you write, and I write documents too, and I know that these are labors of love that you put into these things. And the other side of the fence, from our side, I know one of the hurdles you're dealing with is this idea of this consolidated fee. We'll talk about that. There's a reason we're asking for that. Is our sites that you're going to be looking at were generally designed about 50 years ago, for the most part. That's a ballpark. And they were well designed. We had really good landscape architects designing these campgrounds that you're going to be managing. And they did a great job. You're going to look at Fallen Leaf and think, wow, okay, this is state of the art. And it is. And it's been maintained well for the last 50 years, but it's 50 years old. The sites were designed for much smaller trailers, tent campers, that sort of thing. And our industry, this camping industry, has evolved. There's very few trailers that can fit into our spots anymore. So we're looking for money up front so we can do some improvements. We want to, and it takes more money up front to be able to accomplish that, so we can get it done quick, and then you can start your operations. So that's one of the reasons we're asking for some of these dollars up front. And I know there's a lot of questions that we answered, hopefully, in these questions that you had about how that program works, when the money's due, who's doing the work, whether it's the Forest Service or the concessionaire being the contractor. So I wanted to lay that out. I mean, there's reasons why we've asked for it. A lot of it is because your side of the fence, your industry has asked for it. So with that, I think I will just go ahead and introduce this site, if that makes sense.